Good morning, everyone. Young Chef Olympiad is the biggest culinary competition happening in India, and more than 50 plus countries are participating in it. The cultural event is about to begin in the auditorium with a traditional Kathak dance. We have our very own IHM student performing here at the ceremony of Yco. Now let's hand over to the ground team.
And what we're all here for.
So hello, good morning everyone.
Seven
As you can
days.
see,
We are
David is
here
giving the
for the future of
David Forte is
hospitality
giving
and the young
the
people and
like
the
script,
next
as you can
generation
see and you can
that we
hear
will
about it.
pass on to make this hospitality industry survive globally. With the conference on sustainability, which is so important, as we know, and sustainability and the environment is very much on the agenda of young people. They remind us daily that we should protect the planet. But more importantly, this is about friendship. It's about bringing together young people throughout the world who have the same interests in hospitality, in culinary art, in friendship and peace. We bring people together. And we've heard from Ron, who is a great administrator, that I'm so grateful to have him as advisor. He does so much work in the background, and he welcomed us in Gaelic. But I'm going to welcome you now in Irish Gaelic. Cé Míle Fáilte, 100,000 welcomes. And I do hope, George, I've got that right. Have I got it right, George? Yeah. Yes, 100,000 welcomes. And special thanks to the judges who have come from different parts of the world, who give up their time, who must be totally fed up with the emails we send them and bombarding them. But we must congratulate them and thank them for their time and for their expertise in coming together in these next 7 days. And they have obviously a very difficult task ahead of them in picking the winners of the various categories. It is so important that we are together, and it feels so good after the pandemic. And the pandemic hit us all badly. But IHM managed to get through the last 2 years of the Young Chef Olympiad by a virtual competition, which at first I didn't think was ever going to work. But they did, they made it work. Dr. Bose and his team made it work, and it was a success. And it gave us hope. It gave us hope for the future when we were all in the darkness of the pandemic. And now today, the light has shone on us once again, which is so, so important. But we know the importance of hospitality to the various economies, the national and global economy throughout the world. But you know, during the pandemic, one thing that really had hit home to me was the importance of hospitality to our well-being, our welfare. Because when you walk down the high street and everything was locked down, it was so miserable. We couldn't socialize with people. We couldn't have a drink with people. We couldn't go into a coffee shop. We couldn't get a lunch. It was miserable. And that affected all of us, our mental health. And you know, the hospitality industry is so important, not because of jobs, not just because of our economies, but to be hospitable is to be human, and to be human is to be hospitable. It's so important for our welfare and our well-being. And that's what I want to hit home to governments throughout the world. That hospitality is important. It's important for our humanity. And I want to thank all the competing countries, again, for them for giving up their time, for coming to India, the home of hospitality, India has the DNA in its blood of hospitality, and we're going to experience that in the next 7 days. And thanks to you all. Thank you for all competing. And isn't it great to be back?
That was Professor David Foskett, ladies and gentlemen. And it's my honor to introduce, we've got a video, Lord Karan Bilimoria, CBE, DLFCA. He's the Chancellor of University of Birmingham. He was to come to India, but citing his last minute schedules, he could not fly. So he's very kind to record a video for all of us, for all of you, and for all the contestants and mentors who've traveled and taken the effort to participate in the world's biggest culinary Olympiad. May we have that video, please?
Delighted to be speaking to you at the opening ceremony of the Young Chef Olympiad. My heartiest congratulations to Dr. Suborna Bose, who I met through Professor David Foskett, someone I've known for many years, a legend in the hospitality and giving industry worldwide, the author of The Theory of Catering, which I've had the privilege to write forward to for many years. I wish I could be with you in person. I know this is going to be a very inspirational time, and it is my privilege to launch the Lord Bilimoria Rising Star Award. These are the chefs of the future. These are the masters of the future. This is a talent of the future. And this is taking part around India, in Hyderabad, the city of my birth, where I attended my first school, where I also attended the Hyderabad Public School, where I attended Osmania University before I came to study in the UK. It's being held in Bangalore, the city where I started Cobra Beer, the brand that I founded in 1990. Today, I'm proud to say a household name in the UK, and I will say humbly and proudly the most famous Indian brand of any kind in the United Kingdom, known and loved by the British public in every corner of the United Kingdom, in England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. This is being held in Pune, a city that I visited recently to visit the Ceremony Of owned by my friends at Cyrus and other Pune, the largest vacuum vaccine manufacturers in the world. It is being held in Delhi, a school I attended in Delhi as a young boy, and a city that I've been to, lived in with my parents when my late father, General Bilimoria, was posted there over the years. And so Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, and last, of course, Goa, one of my favorite places on this planet, where my cousin lives as well. So this is a competition that I know is going to be inspirational. I wish all the contestants the best of luck, and I look forward to hearing the results, and I know that what is going to happen now is going to be, in many, many ways, a transformational and a life-changing experience for the individuals involved. And thank you for giving them this opportunity for nurturing the talent of the future. Hospitality is an industry that is global and affects every one of us, everywhere in the world. I'm proud part of the hospitality industry. Thank you very much. Thank you again, Dr. Spurgers and IIHM. My great pleasure and privilege
Thank you.
To you at the closing ceremony of.
Thank you so very much. And a big round of applause for Lord Karan Bilimoria, who was very kind enough to record this video for us and for all of you who've traveled from different parts of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, now, put on your hands together for the grand jury of the world's biggest culinary Olympiad, as I call the names in random order, and I'll request them to join me on the stage here as I call the names. Put on your hands together for Chef John Crockett, Senior Judge. Come on, everybody. Chef John Crockett. Chef Henry Rossi, Senior Judge. Chef Rossi, please come in. I'll request Chef John. Chef John, come here. Chef Henry, Senior Judge. Chef Stephen Carter, Senior Judge.
So now we are having all the judges, all the jury members who are coming to the stage and got a live the speech they will gonna give, and we will gonna listen about this all the things.
Big round of applause, everybody. Chef Manjunath, Judge. Chef Manjunath. Chef Mario Pereira. Chef Mario Pereira, Chef God Strobel, Senior Judge. Chef Steve Monkey, Senior Judge. Chef John Woods. Chef John, Chef John Wood, the Chief Judge. Put your hands together for Professor David Baskin, Chairman of the Jury of Columbia. Chef Andres Muller, Chief Judge. Chef Andres Muller. Big round of applause for Chef Andres. Chief Judge, Paul Jones, Chief Executive. Big round for Chef Paul Jones. All the way from Scotland. Please welcome Chef Sarah Hoffman, Judge of Whitefield. Chef Roxy Beckman, Judge of Whitefield. Chef Dr. Parminder Dolly, Judge at Whitefield. Chef Vinit Biloji, Judge at Whitefield. Ladies and gentlemen, and there are a few judges who have joined us online and who could not be present in the opening ceremony. Paul Walsh, adjudicator, Chef Abhijit Ghosh, Deputy Chief Adjudicator, Chef Abhijit Saha, Chef Rahul Akerkar, Chef Sean Kendorde, Chef Shanapati Rao, Chef Dharmendra Lamba, Chef Anupam Gulati, Justice Vinodya Mandisha, MBE adjudicator, Ms. Kulchi Motion, adjudicator, and ladies and gentlemen, the fair and the strength of Yasha Olympia, Mr. Ronald Scott, Principal Advisor, big round of applause for all of them. And now, join the panel for unveiling the trophy. Take round of applause, everybody. May I request Dr. Bose and everybody to kindly come near the trophy, and if I can have an extra mic, which I bear with me for a second,
So now here we are opening the trophy, which is gonna done by the Dr. Subarna Bose. So let's have a look.
All right, Dr. Bose, over to you.
Yeah, it's such a great pleasure to be once again on the dais with all my colleagues out here, the esteemed judges, and here is the trophy, the most sought after trophy, the gold trophy of the Young Chef Olympiad 2023. So we're going to unveil this trophy now. That's it, Abdullah?
Yes.
Okay, right.
All right, big round of applause, everybody, as Dr. Bose unveils the trophy.
So now the trophy is going to unveiled by Dr. Subarna Bose, the CEO of IIHM Delhi. So here the trophy is revealed of 2023 Young Chef Olympiad by the hosting country India. So that's the beautiful trophy which is we will gonna win of Young Chef Olympia 2023 by India.
This is the trophy that everybody is going to fight for. All the hard work that you've done in the last couple of months, all the travel, and all the endurance you've done is for this one trophy, which will determine who takes home and who is the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, as we play the YCO anthem, I'll request everybody to place your hand on your heart as we play the YCO anthem. This is the anthem that connects us all. This is the anthem that brings us all. May we have the anthem, please?
So now we are having the national anthem of YCO, which is gonna place our right hand to the heart of our chest, and the YCO national song is going to play.
We are the talents, we are the young chefs, we dare to give it our best. We like the fire, sizzle and bake, heart's desire, passion on a plate.
So as you can see, all the courtesans, their mentor are having the national anthem and having the right hand on his chest to give the respect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I request all the judges to hold the trophy and come together and hold each other before a good photograph. And for all the 3.3 million people watching this on a Facebook page, all of you to come together, hold each other. This is the trophy that everybody has traveled. A big round of applause, everybody. 5,000 US dollars, and this one big trophy is what you all have come here for. But bigger than that, as I said, YCO is not about winning and losing, but YCO is about friendships, it's about bonding, and it's about making friends. Thank you so much to all the jury. Thank you, Dr. Bose. Thank you, everybody. And I'll request, yes, Dr. Bose is holding the trophy. There he goes. And we've got one more unofficial anthem that John always does, and I'll bring him here on the mic to do this. All right, there you go.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's an absolute pleasure once again to be back in India and see all of my friends we've met over the years. And I wish everybody the very best. And obviously now being part of a judge, it's been a great honour to be here this year in India. Back in Wales, we've got a little anthem, and some of you may know it, but obviously we've had 2 years of a gap. But I'll have to just try and show you. It's Ben here. Where's Ben? Ben, come and give me a hand with this. Come on. Right, okay. When we go to our rugby internationals on a Saturday, which are going to be starting on the 2nd of February, we raise the spirits by calling this anthem Oggy, 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 okay? So what I want you to do is to raise the roof of this auditorium today, all right? And which is part of the spirit and why we're here with YCO. So if I go Oggy, 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 you shout back, oi, oi, oi. If I shout one, I shout two, you just follow. Is that okay? Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Oggy, Oggy, Oggy!
So this is a surprise national anthem which is judged by the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for all the grand jury out here. जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत कीजिए इन सबका. Big round of applause. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Dr. Bose. I request everybody to take your seats. And ladies and gentlemen, Indian hospitality is known around the world, and we've got young students from different schools of Delhi NCR to welcome our contestants from different parts of the world. All of you have really worked hard. And while you were working hard to prepare for this competition, our school students from Delhi were preparing hard to welcome you. The first school that is coming up is DLF Public School, Sahibabad, run by the Darbari Lal Foundation, a trust in the memory of Sri Darbari Lal Ji. DLF Public School is the first institution set by the DLF Trust. From a humble 16-room building in 1996 to a sprawling integrated complex spread over 5 acres, it has seen phenomenal growth in size and caliber over the years. The school endeavors to better itself with each step to reach excellence by looking inward to excel outwards. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have DLF Public School, Sahibabad, performing Odissi and Kathak dance form only for you. All right, big round of applause.
So as you can see, it was a very beautiful performance by the DLF public school. And now Abdullah sir will gonna give a speech.
All right. Well, Young Chef Olympiad is unable to move forward without our lovely sponsors. People who open their hearts, people who come forward, people who open the doors for YCO. In just a call, it's done, and it's because of our lovely sponsors. This event is possible at this magnitude, spread across 6 cities, crisscrossing, covering thousands of kilometers, and a planning of over 9 months. This event is live because of our lovely sponsors. It's my pleasure to thank our sponsors. We thank our tourism partners, the Ministry of Tourism, Delhi Tourism, Karnataka Tourism, Telangana Tourism, Kerala Tourism, Punjab Tourism, Tamil Nadu Tourism, Maharashtra Tourism, Madhya Pradesh Tourism, West Bengal Tourism, Haryana Tourism, Goa Tourism, Andhra Pradesh Tourism, Gujarat Tourism, Rajasthan Tourism, our hospitality partners, Asian Travel Company Private Limited Delhi, Radisson Hotels and Resorts and Parking by Radisson, Roseate Hotels and Resorts, ITC Moria Hotel New Delhi, Bright Plaza Hotel Aerocity New Delhi, Hilton Garden and Parking New Delhi, massive restaurants Delhi, the Leela Palaces Hotels and Resorts, Crown Plaza today, New Delhi Oakland, McCain Food Services, Novotel Hotel Kolkata, Hyatt Regency Kolkata, Altair Kolkata, Fairfield by Marriott Kolkata, ITC Hotel Kolkata, JW Marriott Kolkata, Taj Bengal Hotel Kolkata, The Grid Kolkata, Refinery 091 Kolkata, Glenburn Kolkata, Cookme Kolkata, Best Farm Calcutta, Best Farm Kolkata, Madhu Reno Foods, Sri Krishna Sweets Kolkata, Jalbora Saibal Modak Kolkata, KC Das Sweets Kolkata, 6 Baliganj Place Calcutta, The Oberoi Grand Kolkata, Taj City Central Newtown Kolkata, O Calcutta, Vivanta Eden Bypass Calcutta, The Park Kolkata, The Jolly Grill Kolkata, Specialty Restaurants Kolkata, Woodlands Hospital Kolkata, VRO Hospitality Bangalore. We've got Novotel Hotel Outer Ring Road Bangalore. We've got Ritz-Carlton Bangalore. We've got Grand Mercure Gopalan Mall Bangalore. Nando's Bangalore. Eat Fit Bangalore. IIHM Institute of Pathology and Culinary IITC Bangalore. Chocolate House Bangalore. Hyatt Hotel Hyderabad Gachibowli. Hyatt Place Hyderabad Banjara Hills. Radisson Blue Plaza Hotel Hyderabad Banjara Hills. Novotel Hotel Hyderabad Airport. Near Meridian Hyderabad Airport. Taj Faluknuma Hyderabad. Taru and Tiger Lily Hyderabad. Shurloto Hyderabad. Blue Hotel Hyderabad. Istana Hyderabad. Simply South Restaurant Hyderabad. Maridumili Hyderabad. Specialty Restaurants Limited Pune. Amul Pune. Farm Studio Pune. Crown Plaza Pune City Centre. Ibis Hotel Nagar Road Pune. Vivanta Blue Diamond Pune by Taj. Teresin Restaurant Pune. Lemon Tree Hotel Pune. Shayadri Hospital Pune. Amanora the Fern Pune. Unox India Pune. The Zuri White Sands Goa Resort and Casino. Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Goa. Monica Alcobave Goa. Asian School of Tea Goa. Mo Asun Goa. Tickle Intense Goa. Downtown Congo Goa. Victor Hospital Goa. Our beverage partners. Well, the list is still a little long, so bear with me. The beverage partners. Medusa Beer. Sula Wines. Caldera Beer. Pepsi. Grover Zampa Vinaya. Red Bull. Reserva Wines. Me. 330 Nestle. Martini Gin. Pardon Record. Cleanse Eye. United Breweries Group. Tinto Feni. Ticon Liquor. Horagan Beer. Quaffine. We thank Skol Delhi. Skol International Hyderabad. Skol Jaipur. Skol Bangalore. Young School Bangalore, School Pune, School Goa, Bangalore Chambers of Industry and Commerce, Pune Hoteliers Association, Indore Hoteliers Association, Hotel and Restaurant Association of Telangana State, Telangana Chef Association. Ladies and gentlemen, our other sponsors. Well, American Skills and Personality Development, who's the gold sponsor, Uran Management Academy, Platinum sponsor and title sponsor for United World of the Young Chef. Mr. Raghav Gupta for the best vegetarian dish for late Shakuntala Devi Vegetarian Award, Dollar Equipments, Agromec, Libas, gift for judges and YC observers, Jodo International Private Limited, State Bank of India, HDFC Bank, Senco Gold, and we thank our branding partners, Encon, Clip, Stepping Stone, Time Group, and Friends FM. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we thank our big sponsors, and may I request you to kindly give a big round of applause for all our sponsors that make this event possible.
So these are all the sponsors that we are having, and these are all the sponsors by which this Vice show is going to have world biggest culinary competition. So thank you all the sponsors of for the Vice show. Thank you.
Under the control and support of the DPS Society New Delhi, commenced its operations effectively in 1998. It has been imparting a holistic education to its lively students under the guidance of dynamic principles.
So now we are having a special performance by the Delhi Public School of Greater Noida, and it's basically a Kathak and the original song by
stunning performance. That was a lovely performance. Thank you, and a big round of applause for the school, ladies and gentlemen. They really practiced hard. Moving forward, the next school coming up is Vikas Bharati Public School from Rohini. Vikas Bharati Public School started taking roots since its inception in 1999. Knowledge's power as an ideology is the main source of inspiration for every pupil in the institution. Vikas Bharati Public School Rohini presents to you a Bihu dance form.
So now we are having a special performance of Pihu by Bhartiya Public School Rohini. Let's go live.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now we proceed to the oath taking ceremony. Well, this is one of the most important ceremonies to do. This is the ceremony that determines and that establishes the fact that we are here to compete in a competition. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call upon the contestant from South Africa, Amy Christina, to take oath on behalf of all the contestants. I'll request one extra mic, and well, if you could just stand in the front.
So now we're going to take the oath, and the oath we're going to take by the
all right,
Andrew Christina
you've got
of the South
Christina,
Africa
South
and
African
South
contestant is
African
going to take
Association.
oath on behalf of
So
all
let's
the
see how the
contestants.
oath is going to take by the.
Give this to you. All you got to do is you got to come here. I mean, hold the flag. hold the flag, and you have to read the oath, and I'll hold the mic for you.
Thank you so much. In the name of all competitors, I promise that we shall take part in the Young Chef Olympiad, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, committing ourselves to the competition with a fair play and the true spirit of the Olympiad, for the glory of the culinary world and the honor of our country. Thank you.
Thank you. Everybody, big round of applause. Thank you. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call Chef Terence Jenkinson from Namibia to take oath on behalf of all the mentors. There you go. Big round of applause, Chef Terry. There you go, Chef. I'm gonna hold this for you. You can hold the flag.
In the name of all the coaches of the Young Chef Olympiad, I promise that we shall commit ourselves to ensuring that the spirit of hospitality and fair play is fully adhered to and upheld in accordance with the fundamental principles of the Olympiad. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now may I invite our Chief Judge, Chef John Wood, and Chef Sarah Hartnett to kindly come up and take the oath on behalf of all the judges. And of course, this is in continuation to ensure, to run for the gender equality goal number 4. Chef Sarah is joining us, and both of you, if you could stand here. This is the oath that I request you to hold, and you can hold this mic for Chef Sarah. Yeah.
In the name of all the judges and officials, I promise that we shall officiate Young Chef Olympiad with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them in the true spirit of hospitality. Thank you.
Thank you. Big round of applause. Thank you, Chef Sarah. Thank you, Chef John Wood, for coming over and taking this oath. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming over. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, we come to the end of the opening ceremony of the Young Chef Olympiad and the beginning of the Sustainable Congress. And for this, I would like to invite Dr. Bose to kindly come up and give us the context of this Sustainable Congress on Tourism and Hospitality that starts now, immediately after this. Dr. Bose, if I may request you to kindly come
this
up
is the opening
and
ceremony
share
that
the
we had done
context
for YCU,
of this
and now
conference.
the opening
Big
is
round of
just
applause
done.
for Dr.
So
Bose, please.
I'll just let you know all the judges has taken the oath and all the contestants too. So now I request the studio team to take over, and thank you.
And as we change the format this year,